the 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs up against the Chicago Bulls. Looking at the Bulls, they haven't forgotten the fact that this
got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. The Spurs happy to be returning to San Antonio after the road trip and going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season. In the two meetings last year, they came away with wins, never losing.
Yeah, and taking on an interconference foe, certainly not a rival. They're the better team, and they showed it, winning both matchups last season.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So the Bulls 5 right now, and down low it's Markkanen and Carter. Collison is out there with Levine, and it's Porter in at the 3 slot. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots it up. Smitty, in the early part of the schedule, teams with good continuity tend to have an edge. Some teams can't form any continuity at any time, early or late in the season.
You love those teams, and sometimes we evaluate too much by talent. Yes, talent can take you over the hump and get you a championship or get you into the playoffs. But when you have that team that's been together, when there's 80–90% of the guys returning, you know this team can get off to a good start. And then also, they usually can sustain throughout the entire year.
Here's AI after the made shot from Zach LaVine. The pass to Aldridge. It's AI on the wing. Guarded by LaVine. And the layup is good.
There's the toughness. AI taking contact on the way up. Powers right through it.
And so Collison will bring it up for Chicago. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Yeah, and they were just shaky at times when it mattered most in that game, and it cost them.
You know what? They were awful offensively. Labored to score on any level.
And so many defenses nowadays really not designed to take away that mid-range jumper.
If you go by pure analytics, there is an argument to be made for that. This time, doesn't work out.
LaVine can't hit.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And the basket by DeRozan.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
Collison kicks to Carter. Back to Collison. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
A moment here to see the numbers for AI. Last season, he played outstanding. First in steals, first in field goal percentage, and he ranked 3rd in assists last season as well. Truly one of the league's preeminent playmakers.
And as you said, first in steals last season. You have to say he's the best ball hawk in the league right now. It may not even be close.
Oh, my goodness. 5 straight coming out of the gate. And for the Spurs, they're still finding ways to improve the roster, but you can never really replace a Tim Duncan.
And here we go. Fast break, and AI's got it. Murray, no good.
And that was an easy one there. Just a missed opportunity.
If you give it to him, he'll take that shot every time down the floor. I'm sure he's kicking himself.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Only the first quarter. Guys are getting in a groove, but communication on the defense has to be better.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And speaking of Duncan, Steve, there were just so many ways in which he affected winning.
Yeah, the scoring efficiency from Tim Duncan, the interior defense, the defensive rebounding, plus his physical and mental toughness.
Bulls making a switch here. Leonard, he's checked in for Carter. Zeller comes in for Markkanen. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Darren Collison. Here's DeRozan, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
You look at the way DeRozan has improved since entering the league.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. The feed to Aldridge. Basket is good. The assist from AI. Aldridge has got his second bucket. Steve, with DeRozan, you can see the changes and improvements in his game year to year.
Yes, his passing is the most recent skill that he worked on. His rebounding and defense also have seen significant improvement over his career. He's one of the top shooting guards in this league.
Aldridge out there with Medu. Then there's Murray. Then it's AI. And it's Walker in at the three, the small forward. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Bulls trail by 4. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Lakers put on a show. He scored 23 points, and he was locked in with a strong shooting night from both the floor and the free throw line. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Great, David. Appreciate it. Well, he set the bar pretty high for himself with that performance.
He did. I mean, but we know he's going to try to raise that bar again tonight. No matter how good he is, he's always thinking he can do better.
It's going to be tough. I'm sure their entire defensive game plan is centered around how to stop him. They're going to be all over him.
Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And so Collison will bring it up for Chicago. Trailing here by 8. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Pacers at Pacers Arena in Indianapolis. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. AI outside at the elbow. It's Aldridge. 2 points. That one goes. Aldridge has got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Spurs.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Murray against Levine. Just 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Rejected by AI.
Terrific defensive play. If you're going to score on AI, got to come at him stronger than that.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the Spurs. Derek White comes in for Murray. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Dunn's checked in. It's AI with the drive.
Nice read by AI. You see the natural instincts plus the discipline. Hits the roller on time, on point.
Bulls trail by 10. Dunn passes to Levine. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
White, good.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Dunn dishes to Carter. Basket counts.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Pirtle, he's checked in for Aldridge. And Davis Bertans subbed in for Medu. Chicago also making some changes. Leonard comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's Denzel Valentine in for Levine. Dunn against White. Dunn looking over the floor. From 12 feet out. And again, Chicago. No good. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
I tell you what, he put together an entire highlight reel in that first half alone. Just a collection of spectacular dunks.
There were some great Kodak moments there for sure. Hopefully, we'll see some more in this second half.
So for Chicago right now, and down low, it's Markkanen and Carter. Zach LaVine is out there with Collison, and it's Porter in at the small forward position.
What I like about AI, he brings the effort and consistency on a nightly basis. To win, you need guys like that who you can count on.
Markkanen with it, picked up by Aldridge. Now here's Porter. Defense is right there. Unloads. Misses off the right iron.
I mean, the mid-range jump shot, a lot of guys have a hard time knocking it down. The winners of 6 championship titles, the Chicago Bulls, all in the 1990s, and all with Jordan and Pippen.
Collison kicks to Carter. LaVine feeling it out a bit. Passes to Markkanen. A rebound by the Spurs. Aldridge has got 4 rebounds in this game. AI outside. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Here's the thing. AI is going to challenge you. Even after he feels contact, he's going to try to finish the play.
Chicago making a switch here. Zeller's checked in. Some guys are leaders from day one, but there are some guys it takes a while, Steve, to grow into that role. I'm sure you've seen him.
Yeah, I love Victor Oladipo. I think he took on that role. Also, Kyle Lowry's done a nice job. Al Horford is becoming more of a vocal leader. He was kind of a quiet leader. A lot of those guys, you can see their personalities just changed from when they started into this league, and year by year they've gotten better.
Down low, here's Collison. Got a piece of it.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
It's AI on the wing. Guarded by LaVine. Here's AI. And AI with the stuff.
Just increasing their advantage. And right now, they're in a zone on both ends.
Yeah, this lead has snowballed. Credit their killer instinct for piling on.
LaVine wide open, and the Bulls with another miss.
Yeah, it just seems whatever they do, nothing's working right now to stop the bleeding.
It takes an effort on both ends of the floor, and you have to find the right matchups to exploit.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
To the middle, here's Markkanen. Kick out to LaVine. Finds himself wide open and drills it. LaVine's got 12.
And with that basket, he puts a stop to the 13-0 run there by the Spurs.
It's AI on the wing. Guarded by LaVine. And it's AI missing. Chicago's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Collison with it. Out guarded by Murray. Pass to LaVine. Stolen by AI. And the jam by AI.
How can you not love that? AI reads the floor well. Puts himself in a position to finish.
1:56 left in the third. Right side, LaVine. Fires it up. And too long on the shot.
One could argue that's a good shot, but maybe maybe not the right shooter to take it. Zach LaVine won back-to-back dunk contests in 2015 and 2016. The second one against Eric Gordon, an all-time classic.
AI, count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
And that's another one. In rhythm all night, AI has been impossible to contain.
Murray against Collison. Kicks it out to Markkanen. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Collison's got 5 assists tonight. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And Dr. J said it best. Zach LaVine is among the greatest performers in dunk contest history.
LaVine doesn't actually dunk a whole lot in regular games. But when he gets out in transition, though, step back.
So both teams making some changes here. San Antonio leading by 23. White the pass to AI. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Denzel Valentine.
Well, here's the thing. AI has a great feel for how he's being defended. Very difficult to stop him without fouling.
And so he hits both. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Down low. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
You see what...
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Leonard kicks to Carter. Pass to Markkanen. Smitty, you're looking around the league right now. Certain players extremely smart. Which guys do you think will make the transition the easiest from player to coach?
You know, some guys that stick out. Chris Paul, I think Mike Conley, LeBron James, obviously. Those guys, they just stick out. You can see their coaches on the floor, Draymond Green. They just have a way because they have those leadership qualities, and also they play the game the right way. They have such a good understanding and a good feel. Those are some of the guys that stand out for me.
That was a good list. You're right. We've got Medu, and it's Forbes in at the 2-guard spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Bulls trail by 20.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Spurs.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for AI.
You know, when we talk about floor general, this is really what we mean. He was making the right reads, directing guys around, delivering passes that were on time and on point.
And the shot goes in.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
Well, this is less about winning the game now and more about making a bold statement.
Markkanen can't get it to go. AI outside. No good there. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.